Hannah, we've covered a lot of ground through the work that we've done together. Talk us through, what are the top sort of 2 or 3 things that you think had the biggest impact for you?
I would say creating a budget, creating a weekly budget, understanding my spending habits, understanding where I needed to rein some things in, and also really understanding my priorities. And then, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it amazes me that I've done, a dozen of these conversations with our clients over the last little bit, and it's almost always the first thing that people say. And it's so interesting. It's like almost blows my mind that you go, well, it's just the most simple of things, and you're in, you're in a really good position and you have so much potential, but we just don't. Sometimes it's the simple things that have the biggest impact. It just made me thought, because I said, I'm like, surely someone's going to say investing is the top of the list or something, but it just keeps coming up. So sorry, I've cut you off.
Yeah, I think, spending outside of your means or spending unintentionally. And I think too, being in a sales role, being in a client-facing role, there is sort of an expectation and a standard. And then also, not to really bring gender into this, but also being a female in a client-facing role and really wanting to look your best, feel your best. And a lot of those things cost money, but it's like, where is it necessary and where is it not, and where do you draw the line? And I think that's where a budget comes in, about being realistic of, okay, this is your salary, these are your long-term goals, this is your monthly income, this is actually outside of your means, or this is within your means and you can keep doing this, but you also have these other goals that you want to achieve that also cost money. So where do you pick and choose what is really necessary?
And I think that there's also a lot of self-talk that that little devil that sort of sits behind us, that wants to just spend all of our money on stuff that brings us this immediate pleasure hit, that we can look for and find reasons why we shouldn't be more responsible, or we shouldn't put a higher focus on the things that don't give us that immediate pleasure hit, but are really critical for our long-term financial security. Health and well-being is a similar thing, where it's like, it's easy to go on that binge eating spree, but and it feels good. So it's harder to go for a run, but we know that that's there. And sometimes you go, oh, I'm stressed or I'm tired. With our money, it's like, oh, I work in a commission-based role, so I can't predict my income. I can't forecast. It's like, bullshit, you can't forecast. Of course you can. We put a bigger bucket at the top, and then we need to provide for the leaner months. How long, what's the minimum you can earn in a month? How long could that possibly go on for before you get topped up? Okay, great. There's a process now. So, it's so much psychology. You've got to sort of, sometimes hack your way and have someone telling you, no, it is good. Yes, this actually works. Gives you the confidence to follow it through.